So it's day 2 of reopening for students here at the University of Ghana. On Thursday, January 12th, we saw a number of students tripping into the schools to get their luggage back into their halls, getting ready for academic activities to officially begin. But also on the side, we saw students of the University of Ghana who previously were based in the Commonwealth and then the Sabah halls coming here on campus to demand for their rights and also to ask the management of the school to allow them have access or gain access to the previous halls. I'm seeing a few police officers around as compared to yesterday. The visibility that we saw on campus manning these two halls. Today, a few police officers also ensuring that they are abiding by the rules or the directives that have been given by the management of the school that is preventing the continuing students from gaining access to the main halls. And so that's exactly what is happening. But today I have not really seen more of these continuing students, just a few of them, and specifically the former executives of the halls.
I personally wanted to see someone, at the tutorial office for something. And then I got here today and it's still the same thing. People are saying, the security personnel are saying that they are not allowing us, we continuing students in. But then, fine, my problem is, school is in session now. Because if you are leaving people from Kumasi, people from Tamale, they traveling from far places to campus, and then they get to campus and then they realize that no, they don't have any place to sleep. I think it's actually a bad thing on management side.
But speaking about management, they've said that they have assigned you to various halls.
Fine. Why I'm saying this is, honestly, the money we are paying there, it's too much.
For how long are you going to come here to stand in front of the halls? How long?
For me, as long as we can be. As long as, because we want the hall back. It is not right. It is not right. If we are going to be coming here every day, we will do that.
Some of us came to Commonwealth because of our financial burdens. I know that when I come to Commonwealth, it is about 750 that I'll pay SM. But you taking me out of Commonwealth and taking me to diaspora for me to pay about 4,000 cedis.
So your decision to request for your recall back to the halls is not specifically about let's come and form cliques, vandals and have meetings and, do all sort of things.
No. They are of the view that we are violent people. But vandalism is never about violence. You see, the vandal name is even an acronym. The V stands for vivacious, the A stands for affable, the N stands for neighborly, the D stands for dedicated, the A again stands for altruistic, and the L stands for loyal. Those are the attributes that come together to make a vandal. But they want to make the perception that we are violent people, but that's not the case. When I came to Commonwealth Hall, it has embedded in me a lot of qualities that I wouldn't want maybe my son or my brother who is now coming into the university not to experience what I experienced over there. Because if you leave only level 100s over there, they will not be able to, the culture wouldn't be in them, you see. It's not...
What culture are you talking about? What culture?
Yeah, it's the vandalism culture.
Meanwhile, management of the University of Ghana has made their intentions known that it would continue to deploy security to man these halls.
As long as people decide not to go by the rules or the policies that are being implemented, and as long as they threaten that they want to take matters into their own hands, the security will be there to ensure that there is peace. If a court has given an injunction and the university says it is fighting that injunction, it doesn't lie in your place to say you want to enforce the court's injunction, physically. If you disagree with what the university is doing, you still go back to the court and cite the university for contempt. But it is act of lawlessness for you to say that because the court has said this and we are going to enforce it on behalf of the court. It doesn't make them look too good. I don't think it is the best, and I appeal to the very fine gentlemen who are also old vandals. I appeal to them. President Mahama is an old vandal. I appeal to him. The Chief Justice is an old vandal. And they are Idrisu Haruna, they are very refined and very, very nice gentlemen who are old vandals. I know them. Many of them are very decent. I appeal to them that we know. I've been a student here all my life, and we know what vandalism is about. It's not about lawlessness. And so I appeal to them to also try to intervene, to speak to their people, members, and then to also play a leading role in engaging management with the view to bring in some finality to some of these things. I don't think it helps anybody.
Reporting from the University of Ghana campus, Akosia Oche, for Citi News.